Sunless Cell GM. It's a new strike. It's a new GM. What are we working with? I was very, very impressed with the inverted spire rework, both in terms of how the whole place was reconstructed and the actual challenge of the place. So I'm excited to see if any of that is spilling over into the Sunless Cell, or maybe there are just like some restrictions from how the Sunless Cell was built back in D1, where they're not really able to do it, because we ran through it on normal mode and it's pretty as is. So I am interested to see if this is going to produce some kind of a challenge like Inverted Spire did. And if you've run it already, please don't tell me. It's like a sort of new content day for me, because we don't get these to show up very often. So I'm interested to see what they're cooking up here. Yep, I was afraid of that. Stupid, stupid, stupid. So I don't want him having all the fun, man. This wizard didn't even... The wizard was just shocked that I was stabbing them with a stick. They didn't even respond. They didn't do nothing. Dead lol. Oh my god. I feel like I just went from full to almost nothing. This guy's about to get cooked. See ya. Oh my god, that was so many. That was so many grim shots. Holy. I only saw it when it was way too late. Jesus. Can you glaive this thing? Yeah, it kind of sucks. Okay, we're fine. I'll rotate in. It's kind of tanky. I can never grab the tangle. Somebody always gets the tangle before me. We're just spawn camping them. Predicted. This guy's got some health. Don't join allies. I'm right here. My allies are joined. Well, this has been a grandmaster of all time. I will say that. And this Shrieker room is probably the only somewhat torturous part of the experience. Just gotta stay back far enough. Yeah, I would not. What the? As much as I just want to pop my super and go in. I don't care. I'll get the killing block. Oh, the block. Give me up. I probably shouldn't be on small wall for this. Hang on, I'm gonna kill one of these streakers. Okay, never mind. You're gonna kill one of those streakers. They're not even like orange bar. Just shotgun this thing down. Oh! I can't see. Looks like we're doing the one over here. I'll join. Okay, I felt like I blocked that one, but... Okay, that was only, like, somewhat bad because we were just stupid. This place is so fast. Do you have to kill both? I'm dead. Save me. Why are they all shooting me? I mean, I guess I just dropped the barrier, but before then. Yeah, man. This place is so much shorter than I remember it being. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. As he takes out his glaive after the danger is over. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna pop super pretty quickly so we can start burning this guy and get another super. Get on my face. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Sever. Just wanted to see how much damage I was gonna do with a sever on. You just jolt to the boss and then just keep wailing on the boss to kill all the ads. Oh, back up. Just reload. Pop my super. Where'd you go? There you are. Wow. That is, that's the GM. Yep. That was the whole thing. Man, that was, well, it's a quick one. That was our first clear, 12 minutes and 45 seconds. I don't know how many like overloads would have helped. Yeah, and we also we're dumb in the Shrieker room. The room where you probably shouldn't be dumb, like in the entire place. So we could have got that done even faster if we weren't just like being reckless and stupid. After the inverted spire was like so good and so tough, that was less than thrilling. My video of my D1 clear was 19 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of what happens when you have to like stick to almost exactly how it was in D1. That place is so much shorter than I remember, but I think it's partly also that things were more difficult in D1. Like, it's almost uncomparable how much stronger we are in this game versus like when this strike first came out in D1. I think the Shriekers could be buffed up. Yeah, there was no overload champs in there at all, but even if there were, excuse me, was that really gonna slow us down? That was not gonna slow us down at all. I had a machine gun on, we would have instantly nuked them. Overload spawns at low boss health. An unstop spawned at the very end while I was beating the boss's ass. Overload spawns at low boss health. I mean, we're just cooking him. Yeah, we were all trolling at the Shriekers. I literally said, this is a stupid idea to pop my super, and then I just did it anyway because there was a million enemies out there. The boss needs to be way more threatening, like way more threatening. I understand you like want something like glaives to be somewhat accessible in endgame content, so obviously we can't be getting one shot, but like that boss fight was sad, I'll say. Like, it felt like the dudes in the Shrieker room, the two side bosses, it felt like they took longer to kill than the boss did. They can make the bottom room a little bit darker. Yeah, someone earlier said that, but it also, like, it doesn't help that the three of us have so many different, like, we had 2 green light bulbs in me and Dre. I don't know, I wouldn't mind running that back without the glaive setup, just to, like, get a different comparison, because obviously the glaive setup is very, very defensively minded. I'll be a hero of the storm, and we'll run it back. I do need to unstop. Put on this, and I'll be using machine gun, but like I really don't want to be surrounded. That seems kind of bad. Particle. Am I even gonna be running particle? Should I run Queen Breaker instead of Thunderlord? What I'm hearing, Datto says nerf glaives. No, it's just that place was just kind of sad for what was such a formidable strike. I feel like at the time, like way back when, that was on. We did a 12-minute first clear ever GM. Like that's That's just kind of sad, man. Especially for how good Inverted Spire was. But again, like, if you want to appease the Taken King D1 nostalgia lords, you can't really deviate too much. I feel like the room before the Shrieker room used to be, like, way longer. Or maybe we're just so juiced that we kill things so quickly that it's just not as long anymore. Let's see what it's like when, you know, we don't have unlimited glaive type weaponry here. Now, I guess part of it is like, I don't know, I don't remember running Inverted Spire normal before GM, but it's very possible that I did. So, like, not only having run it when it was in D1 and then running it twice before we did the GM, it's like very fresh in my head. I don't know, let's see. I can't pick it. It is gone. I think I need to get someone who hasn't run it. I get what Bungie was trying to do with, like, the whole, you know, trying to minimize people just giga farming the easiest GM. But man, do I really want to just be able to pick whatever GM I want and just effing run it, bro. I hate this. I hate this. I don't know, I just, now, like, you fixed freaking Lake of Shadows, man. You made it so that you couldn't speedrun it in 8 minutes. Just let me run any freaking GM, dude. Yeah, like, I'm a Conqueror 13 going on 14. I'm a million miler. Let me just get me on the plane, bro. I'm MVP gold. Get me on the plane. I'm prio. The loot this week is ass, and they want the new strike on a good week. Maybe they don't coordinate it like that. And also the loot of the week is scintillation, which is not a weapon I would consider ass. It's actually pretty decent. Okay, I was like, I can't really see. Probably shouldn't have jumped. There we go. Consume that. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh, that's even worse. Oh my god. That dude was ready to explode. We're gonna see HelloDatto talk about the GM. I want to see how this run goes. It's probably gonna be more like a kind of laid back HelloDatto, not exactly the same setting, the same fervor or intensity, because I'm not really here to write a whole script on this GM. But I'll give some more thoughts after this run. Wow, those freaking missiles did nothing. Like, what? This guy has, like, more health than the boss, and then the boss reborn. This guy is way scarier than, like, anything. Although it doesn't help that I'm severed right now. Not finishable. Oh. I need the Graviton Lance God to be popping off right now. This guy's still not dead. It's crazy. Oh, no you don't. Oh, God. Don't. The fire's still there. I'm just trying to escape. How much health? Nope. Okay, when you can't actually burn this dude down hella fast, like we just did, I can see where it's maybe a little more threatening. Like, we just kept him in the doorway last time, and like all these other ads, I think we just completely ignored. Okay, there's some heavy ammo. Nuke the ads last run here. Okay. I mean, it helps when, you know, the banner of war aspect. I think the glaive run was faster. We were almost done with the boss at this point. Land in between to kill that phalanx. Wink. Favorite thing about the husk? You can shoot that stupid little worm immediately. No waiting 2 seconds for the moth to generate. All right, here's where I could see things getting a little slowed down without the glaive spam. Oh, hello, sir. All right, I'm gonna do a science experiment. That should kill me. I should absolutely be dead. Like, these thralls should have, like, chill touch or something. Send some missiles out there. That's a very generous stomp range. Never mind, Boost is dead. Backing up. I saw the champ as well. I don't know where it went, and there's no way it's dead. It is dead? You killed it? I didn't know you were doing that well. There's a new champ, Where is it? There it is. I can't really hit it. Okay. I mean, definitely a bit tougher when you don't have, like, double Banner of War Vexcal Titans running it through, but it's still, like, not that bad. I think the final boss gotta be a bit more threatening. I just don't need to respect the final boss at all. I have to respect the mini bosses before the final boss way, way more. Like, they have more health. The subjugator. Subjugator? The subjugator in, like, the middle room is, like, more of a concern than the boss. I think they can afford to definitely make this a bit more difficult. Because, again, like, my expectation was along the lines of, like, Inverted Spire, seeing the kind of, like, good stuff they were able to make happen with that place. And this is a bit on the tame side. I understand they're kind of, like, limited by, you know, the space that they're in. It was a little tame for me, especially that first run. Partly balanced around the eyes and suffocating terror, but seasonal upgrades reduce the threat of suffocating terror. Yeah, I mean, like, I got the highest to, like, 9 stacks. I basically never have to play around suffocating terror. I never play around it because you just never need to. It's like it's a cool concept, but it's just never really that threatening. If I had to care about it more, then maybe. But yeah, overall, definitely on the easier side. I could see this GM being like a farming GM for sure whenever it's the main GM of the week. So hope that there's a good weapon attached to it or something like that. So how's it compared to Devil's Lair? The Lair. I think Devil's Lair is much more fun to play. I don't think Devil's Lair is necessarily harder. I don't think it's a very hard GM at all, but I do think it's a lot more fun to play. Like, if something's gonna be easier, it's gotta at least be fun. And, like, that place is, I don't think it's as fun as Devil's Lair, but it's around the same difficulty. It's just, I don't know. I had a lot higher hopes. I had a lot higher hopes for it.